Hey guys, Minsi here. Today we're going to go explore Australia's rugged coastline, do some remote bushcraft camping, encounter some wildlife and shelter from the elements. Alright, let's do it. Morning! You can see the sunrise over there. I've got a long walk to go today, so let's hit the track. Kangaroo tracks. What a beautiful view. Look at the rainbow lorikeets. Maybe they were eyeing off my little apple snack. It's like a symphony out here with all the birds. This is alcohol. This might take a little while. It's such a little fluffy one. There's a really sweet smell in the air out here from the banksia trees, like honey. There's a big kangaroo. He's a big boy, I think. Well, I've been on the lookout for a nice camping spot, and I think this spot up here is probably going to be the best one I've seen. There's a lot of trees, a lot of shade, lots of firewood around. I reckon this is the one. Let's put my bag down. Finally take that one off. First order of business is remove the wild animals business from the camping site. Something has pooed here. I don't know if this is a kangaroo poo. I've never seen a runny kangaroo poo before, so it could be like some other kind of wild animal. Just move any big banksia pods out the way. Don't really want those underneath my tent. They're a bit spiky. Well, not spiky, but they won't be comfortable. That didn't really work. Get over there. Okay, I'm just going to chuck my stuff inside, but I'm not going to peg it down or anything yet because I'm not really sure what the wind's going to be doing. It's supposed to be coming from that way, but if it does change, I can just pick up the tent and kind of move it around. I don't know if I made it long enough. Oh, it seems like I forgot to put my tent pegs back in my tent bag, so I don't have any tent pegs. I'm gonna have to make my own. So I'm going to put the two corners of the tarp down for now because the sun is still quite low, but then as the sun moves higher I can easily adjust it to move it around. Oh, sand's too soft, I think. Is it going to hold it? Maybe just. Well, those ones didn't work because they're too short, so I'm going longer and thicker this time. I'm looking for some tinder and 3 long sticks for cooking. I'm wondering if this banksia pod will light up with my ferro rod. It looks very dry. We'll see. It's fluffy. It might light. But first I'm going to see if I can break this branch off. This tree is on its last legs. Possibly doesn't even have any legs. Oh, that was easy. Maybe it's a bit rotten. It's like, I'm not even sure if this is going to be a good one. I broke it. Back to square one. I knew that was gonna happen. I need to go with a grain of rank. Make a good little fire pit. Some dead wood here. It's very rotten, so it's not going to stay alight for very long, but there's heaps of it. Oh, there's a centipede in my fire pit. Where did he come from? Doesn't want to light. After pulling the little outsides off like 40 Banksia pots, I found one that has the fluffy stuff. That might light a bit better. Oh, there's a big spider there. Sorry, did I take your home away? You see him? I don't want him to bite me. Don't go into that pile. Doesn't even want to light that. A bit too damp from the morning. I have one last resort, some paper bark. So if I want this to light with the ferro rod, I kind of need it to be like very powdery. It'll work it a little bit more. This feels a bit rubbery, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Come out! Is there any drier bits maybe? Finally! Well, I'm not sure how much of that you saw because the GoPro overheated and then cut out, so my fire's going. Alright, let's go find some better firewood to keep this thing going. My lentils are boiling over. Right, let's see if I can split some of this wood. Not sure how easy this is going to be. Stop falling. It just doesn't want to split through. It's hard. Getting there, but I think my axe is going to fall out. I'm always going on some angle. Oh my god. Finally. Okay, only like, I don't know how many more logs of those to do. Ooh. I might get one more sliver. I can see you want to split. Why won't you split? It's so hot under this tarp. This wood is... Oh! My arms. Okay, I think that's enough pieces of wood. some extra water in there. And now for the secret ingredient, gold curry. I love it, it's so tasty. It's not just like plain curry flavor, like you can really taste all the different spices in there. A Japanese friend told me about it, so it must be like traditionally good. Is curry traditionally also from Japan as well as India, or is it just an Indian thing? And then Japanese people now make curry. I don't know. Either way, it's tasty, right? That's all that matters. Cooked. Oh, the lid's really suctioned on there. Little sit down for the last few minutes. Enjoy the cool breeze. All right, well, I think that this is going to be ready, so time to take it off. I did not blow on that enough. That was too hot, I burnt my tongue. I'm not sure if you can see my camp down there. I'm gonna take you out to the beach now so I can rinse off my pot. It's getting very wild and windy. I do not think I'm gonna be able to get off the edge of this. Look at it. I'm gonna have to walk all the way to the other end of the beach just to wash my pot out. Dang it. What a pretty flower. Now you can see why I'm camped in the bush and not out on the beach. It's way too windy. Actually, I have an idea. There's heaps of sea sponge here. I can use it as an actual sponge. This sponge worked amazing. Look at my pot. It's like fully clean. Time for dessert. I have to cook it now, otherwise my egg's gonna go bad. The thing with nuts is you really have to keep an eye on them because otherwise they burn very fast. Anyway, I'm sure there's still gonna be some tasty ones. Egg. Ugh, egg kind of grosses me out when it's raw. Oh no, it's leaking out the top. I didn't close it properly. Let's pick some non-burnt ones. Smells like burnt sugar. Oh, how perfect does it look? Let's turn the burnt side around so you can't see that side. Well, now that the most important thing of the day is done, dessert, time to go explore the beach. This side of the beach looks way calmer. It's beautiful. This water is a little bit colder than what I'm used to. Let's see if there's a little warm pool I can warm up in. Maybe over there. My own private bathtub. Oh, that's a fish on. The salt water stings a little bit on my scratches. Can you see the pandanus tree behind me? There's also a smaller one over there too. You can actually eat the like the base of the stems out of those ones. They taste kind of cabbagey. if you boil these up, you can actually eat them. They're very small, so you need quite a few of them, but something. The beautiful colours in this rock here. I could sit here all day long. No coconuts today, just seaweed and grass. I think there might be a bit of a rain cloud coming, so I'm gonna have to move my tarp, I reckon. I'm just gonna move my tarp around to this side of the campsite and maybe have it come like this. Okay, so I've had to reconfigure things a little bit. I'm gonna tie these two corners out. You can see the wind is quite strong, billowing against my tarp there. But it's causing a nice wind block, so I should be able to start my fire again to make my dinner. My whole bed. Everything you need to sleep comfortably. Well, it's everything I need. Look how small my sleeping bag is. I upgraded. And then I've got my sleeping mat and my little pillow. Let's start with this. Black beans that I'm going to eat for dinner, but first I'm going to use this tin for something and I need to empty the black beans out. This is the dry stuff that I'm looking for, and this is the wet stuff that I'm not looking for. Those are some big nuggets. Collecting kangaroo poo like it's my afternoon gardening. There's actually no kangaroos out here at the moment. I swear they're always around here, and all of a sudden now when I'm collecting their poo, I can't even show you that it belongs to them. Little landmines everywhere. Ooh, got my can open a bit. Got some holes. That's a beautiful afternoon sky. I'm not sure about that over there though. That looks like it's closing in fast. I gotta go get some paper bark before it gets wet. I brought my sword to collect this paper bark because it's really tough stuff. No, I brought my sword because I was gonna collect some other dry wood. It's a bit damp inside, so I can only really take what's on top. That's too wet. Okay, I'm going to try some different kindling now. Some little dry she-oak. Heaps of paper bark. This again. Where did I just put my phone? I just found a whole bunch more of this stuff in my pocket as well. My pocket's endless. I'm going to be finding those in my sleeper. That was much easier than last time. I'm like already getting warm sitting next to this fire again. It's hot and cold out here. I'm having kangaroo poo for dinner. That in there. I should start smoking a lot more soon. And then it's going to keep the mosquitoes away from my camp. Oh, I'm getting smoked out here. My eyes are watering. Goji berry icing. Icing. It's definitely lemony, and I really like the pecans inside. Water. I can hear drops on the top. And it's really windy. Experimental empanada. Some onion, capsicum, and heaps of cheese. Not too bad, actually. I forgot to put my black beans in after all that. Oh well, maybe I'll eat them as a side. Put some black beans on there. Oh, very stringy cheese. Good flavour. So cozy. Feels nice to stretch out my legs and lie down. Alright, well, I'm gonna relax here for a while. Well, for the whole night. See you in the morning. Good night. I wish you could see the sky right now. It's cleared up and it's so beautiful. I'm gonna put a picture here if I can. Good morning. Right, should we go see how many kangaroos I can scare? They all ran away. I got a couple. It looks like everyone else has already run over to the grass. Anyway, the sun's coming up. Let's go down to the beach. There's some more here. This could actually be a cat. Well, I know that in this area they are actually trying to do some control measures for the wild dogs and wild cats, so it makes sense that there's some tracks out here. Oh, look at all the foam. There's foam everywhere. Look, there's even foam on the path. Ugh, gross. I'm gonna go over to the other side, away from the foam and the wind. Goodness. I was here just on the beach yesterday and there was no seaweed. Look how much seaweed there is. Wow, it's even all washed up on the rocks where I was swimming. So poke it with my stick. Soft to walk on. I wonder there's not all fish washed up with it. Oh, it's creepy, I don't like it. This interesting thing. Oh, it's a sponge. It's pink. My little cave beach survived. There's seaweed just up until here. But it's nice out of the wind in the cave. Traditionally these were used for making rope, hats, things like that, so I want to see what the fibres are like. It's pandanus root, by the way. Get really long strands from this. I can imagine it would be really useful. I'll have to keep that in mind for my next survival video if I'm on a beach with pandanus. I'm pulling my hardest and it's not even making any sounds. See, my hands are all pink. I'm ready. That was so cold. I had to go like further down the beach to get away from where all the seaweed was, and then it came up to me anyway, so I couldn't stay out for too long. I did drive a full day to get down to this location, so temperature's definitely a bit colder down here than it was where I was before. Time to pack up. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see me again, subscribe and turn your notifications on. And if you want to see my behind the scenes footage, check out my social media links. See you next time.